I'm Brittany Lewis with Forbes Breaking News. Representative Rosa DeLauro spoke on the House floor Thursday as the chamber debated a bill to fix the infant formula shortage. The Connecticut Democrat pointed the finger at industry consolidation, as only 4 companies make baby formula in the U.S. One of those companies, Abbott, had a contamination problem at a plant that resulted in a 40% drop in supply. Listen in as she explains what her solution is.
Colleague, if there are any more speakers on your side of the aisle, Congresswoman Granger.
I yield back the balance of my time.
Woman yields back the balance of her time. Gentleman from Connecticut.
We all share the view that the formula shortage, the infant formula shortage, is a crisis. And the stories that we've all heard, mothers, fathers struggling to find formula, the images of empty store shelves are heartbreaking. We've all heard from constituents all over this country that parents are scared. They can't find the product, and they're scared that they're going to have a product that may put their child in danger. So we need to address 2 areas. We need to address the immediate crisis to get product on the shelves as soon as we can, which is what this bill does tonight, along with other measures that the administration is taking. There are some very serious underlying issues that we face. The question arises, how did we get here? How did this happen? One of the biggest issues and concerns is the whole issue of the consolidation of the industry. There are only 4 manufacturers of infant formula in the United States. And when one of the 4 has produced a contaminated product, knowingly putting our babies at risk, yes, and they fought the FDA on really calling for a recall. The FDA, again, had to go to the district court to be able to move to a consent decree to talk about cleaning up the mess in Sturgis, Michigan. When that product came off the shelf, 43% of the product gone, because that is the piece that Abbott has. They have cornered the market. We need to address that root problem of sole source contracting. This is prevalent in the meatpacking industry as well. We cannot just rely on 4 producers of infant formula. We have to take a look at, and that will be investigated. There's an Inspector General investigation going on that will take a look at the issues of the contamination and that underlying cause. We will investigate why it took so long for the FDA, 4 months, to look at addressing this issue when they had knowledge that this company was selling a contaminated product, with some very courageous whistleblower coming forward to tell the story. Those pieces are going to be investigated. And in my view, we will follow the investigation to where the difficulties are, and we will hold people accountable for that. In the meantime, we have a responsibility. That responsibility is to make sure that there is infant formula on the shelves which parents can get access to. And that's what this bill is about. That's what our efforts are all about. Giving the Food and Drug Administration resources to deal with the supply chain, to be able to go to the 7 producers overseas. There are 7 countries that are FDA approved: France, Germany, the Netherlands, Switzerland, Denmark, Ireland, who have their FDA approved. And again, I will state my view. We only need to go to FDA approved facilities, not open the door to facilities where we cannot deal with what their standards are in short order. And that is what the resources here can help the FDA do. It would increase their inspection force. It would increase their ability to look at infant formula submissions so they can move quickly to approve facilities and give that approval, and in the meantime, move to get the product back here. And as the President announced today, is to be able to use our airplanes. We can get product here rapidly, and again, it should come from FDA-approved facilities. That's what we are about tonight. That's what it is. It's not about politics. It's not about, we're going to investigate what happened here. Let's come together. Let's move together to address a nationwide challenge and a problem that we face. Let's not continue to put mothers and fathers and babies at risk. We have the responsibility to do something tonight to make it happen, and I urge my colleagues, we cannot let any baby be at risk of going to sleep hungry in this country. We must act quickly. There is no room for error. I urge my colleagues to support this bill, and I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentlewoman yields back the balance of her time.